Всем привет и добро пожаловать, с вами Чешир. Мы продолжаем проходить игру Dishonored. Сейчас мы плывем на базу с Соколовым на допрос, чтобы найти ту самую любовницу. Королевский лекарь Антон Соколов попал в руки лоялистов. С его помощью можно добраться до самых близких сторонников лорда-регента. Но станет ли вам помогать величайший ученый империи? Придется убедить его или заставить силой. Поэтому мы сейчас посмотрим, что там с ним придется сделать. Он пока
They set up a
не
cell for
знаю, чего
Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop. But from what I hear, he's woken up worse places. Guess we all have at that.
забирайте.
Well done, Cornwall. Well done. I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the shadows. The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machines. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
Зайду только к Эмили сначала. А так да, отдохнуть стоит. Мы тут не покладая, просто трудимся.
Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Ты знаешь, что мне от тебя нужно. О, бесшумные ботинки. Бесшумные ботинки, это интересно. Ну давай возьмем. Оно нам поможет для скрытности. Так, ну и на сдачу, как обычно, возьмем побольше дротиков. За последнее время что-то они часто у нас идут в ход. Так, нам нужно зайти к Эмили. Обязательно поговорить. А то тут все дела. Поговорить у нас так и не выходит. Так, это моя комната. Где она живет?
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed two of the Boyle women and only missed the third by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies hosted 3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk.
Личный
She
дневник
was pleased with
Пендлтона.
me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not 1 but 2 cases of
Я надеюсь,
effervescent
он не
wine from the
обидится.
south. In fact, I had come laden with gifts, such that all 3 Boyle women soon took notice, and they set out to make me more than welcome. We uncorked the wine right away, and as night fell, we... Wallace! Found these interruptions.
Господа, вы что тут стоите, смотрите на дверь?
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting
Дверь
of
как дверь.
evacuated areas is a serious
Ага. Записка. Значит, у них там
and will be
наверху
summarily
тоже все
punished by
схвачено.
officers of the wall.
Воспоминания китобоя.
Display your pride in Dunwall by respecting the property and rights of others in these trying times and preserving the timeless beauty of our...
А вот и первая часть этой книги.
There's city.
Я смотрю, Хевлок любит почитать на досуге, пока я за него всю грязную работу делаю. Так что надо от 25 монет, я думаю, он не обеднеет. Песен гарпунеров? Да. Очень содержательная песня. Надо было раньше по этому заведению пробежаться. Тут же обогатиться можно. Так, вообще-то мы искали комнату Эмили. Так ее и не нашли.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Тут комната
You are
Хевлока,
required to boil any
Пендлтона.
water from public fountains or the river. Anyone who has consumed untreated water must be reported to the watch.
Где ее комната? Говорили, что в башне. В какой башне? Может быть, в этой? Не достает. Не получилось. Там проход с крыши
Now that we
мастерской
have
Пьеро.
Sokolov as a guest, ask him how he deluded the Academy into making him royal physician. Ask him how he stole my elixir for me. Will you do that for me?
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there, in the city.
Ладно, не будем ее тогда будить. Пусть спит. Она действительно умаялась и натерпелась за последнее время. А, ну, собственно, у нас здесь есть короткая дорога. Крайне удачно. А мы бегали тут все, обыскивали. Ох ты. Корво, мои братья доставили мне множество бед, и я не хотел бы более вспоминать об этих людях. Но должен вас уверить, я искренне вам признателен. Мне стало известно, что вы обезвредили их, не прибегая к кровопролитию. Блестяще. Где бы они ни находились, сколь ужасное существование не ждало бы их, они живы. Кто знает, возможно, я еще их увижу. Ну что ж, пожалуйста. Дротики. Порой дома бывать приятно. Ну что ж, давайте кимарнем маленечко. Потом пойдем разбираться с Соколовым.
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Ой, видел бы
I
ты себя.
decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
Конечно, приходи.
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Что ты там читаешь? Нельзя посмотреть. Наверное, что-то
Attention
интересное.
Dunwall citizens. The Ascendancy Circle
что,
has
пойдем
chosen
к Соколову?
Dean Martin to be High Overseer. Let us all praise their choice. The dance of investiture will take place without delay.
Пендлтон уже здесь.
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Да, говорят,
Royal
портретистам
physician.
что надо.
I believe
Воспитание кого? Волкодавов. А,
Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
что она делает?
Bah.
эта штука?
I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man
Да
in the
что ты,
Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague. I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep.
Тяжелые
that
времена
interests us.
требуют тяжелых
We
решений.
know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you.
Ха. Артачится. Идейный. Интересно, он и правда верит в то, что я убил императрицу, или просто он во всем этом замешан не меньше остальных? И он знает всю правду.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve. I could use a drink. Not the swill to be found here, but the fine spirits.
Ну что ж, пойдем спросим, не завалялось ли у Пьеро бутылочка чего-нибудь подходящего.
The
Пьеро?
renovation.
I know it looks. I was inventing a new kind of lock.
Ага.
The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake
Piero,
lock. I was
Piero.
just, looking through the lock.
Взрослый человек.
I realize.
Хотя, в общем-то, это
well,
правда
everything
не
you're
мое
thinking, I
дело.
already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman, or I try to be one.
А там, я так понимаю, Калист. Ладно, не будем уподобляться его детскому поступку. У меня вообще дело к тебе.
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pendician spices and a drop of whale oil.
Да.
Would you care to purchase it?
Да. Ха. Так, бренди. 150 монет. Берем. Улучшение. Сколько они стоят? 600. Ну, после следующего задания, думаю, возьмем.
Attention Dunwall citizens. Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense and will be summarily punished by officers of the wall.
I had a flask in my studio, and I'd known I'd be...
Держи.
King Street brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball
Кажется, я
at the
знаю,
Boyle
кто
estate.
туда попадет.
Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Шутничок.
You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the ground. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Ну что ж, задача есть, будем выполнять.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny
Не
favor
часто
I'd
ли ты
like
к
to
ней
ask you.
припадаешь
Could you
к
give this
этой
note to Lord Shaw?
бутылочке-то?
You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
Ну уж с типом волчьей маски,
I
я
knew
думаю,
Sokolov
как-нибудь
would see
разберусь.
reason and tell us what we need to know. He never actually liked the Lord Regent.
За бутылку вискаря.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes.
Какие у нее
Mostly.
интересы.
Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
Ну что, Сэм? Ни минуты покоя?
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Поехали.